Here is Tiger Woods at age 2, on TV with Bob Hope, and he went on to become one of the best golfers in the world with a sex and drug addiction. Bryce Taylor mentioned in her book that her mother would take her to sex slave auctions for Illuminati families that appeared to be children's fashion shows. It made me think of this photo I once saw of Paris and Kathy Hilton. Their mother, Kathy, was best friends with Michael Jackson. Paris said she spent a lot of time with him as a kid. But why is Paris Hilton at the White House with Nancy Reagan as a baby? Nikki Hilton grew up to marry a Rothschild, and her Instagram feed is filled with images of cats, dolls, and pizza. Paris Hilton came out with a bombshell YouTube video revealing the traumatic abuse she suffered as a teenager. She was sent to the Provo Canyon boarding school in Utah. With parental consent, she was kidnapped from her own bed in the middle of the night and sent away for a year. While she was there, she suffered verbal, physical, and sexual abuse. And when she left, she emerged as the Paris Hilton that we know today. The troubled teen industry is worth billions and caters to the elite and upper-class families, looking to teach their kids a lesson. These are all over the country disguised as boarding schools, wilderness schools, Illuminati daycares, and charm schools. All kids come out of these environments with post-traumatic stress, which makes them entirely more vulnerable for mind control and to become a CIA spin. Provo Canyon is tied to the Clinton School of Public Service in Arkansas, and their last guest speaker was Ruth Bader Ginsburg. You can't make this up. Anthony Kidman, father of Nicole Kidman, was Jesuit-educated, serial rapist, and Project Monarch programmer. Fiona Barnett, an Australian whistleblower, came out with the bold claim that her and Nicole were ritually abused by Kidman and was forced to participate in human sacrifice. After the story broke, Kidman fled to Singapore, where he suddenly died. It makes you wonder why Stanley Kubrick casted Nicole in Eyes Wide Shut. In 2009, Courtney Love posted this on Facebook. Britney's dad molested her. Imagine the father that molested you, owning you for slavery, while you're forced to sing songs picked for their sexual content every night. Insane, right? Britney started her career with Disney and was under management by pedophile Lou Pearlman. In Lynn Spears' memoir, Through the Storm, she casually detailed how Britney would sacrifice chickens in the backyard, as if it were normal. And in 2006, Britney shaved her head, drew a 666 on her forehead, saying she was the Antichrist, and screamed that she wanted everyone to stop touching her. People have become privy to Britney's bizarre Instagram posts and conservatorship with her father. Jamie Lynn Spears, Britney's younger sister, was on Nickelodeon and close with pedophile TV producer Dan Schneider. She got pregnant at 15, and rumors circulated that the baby really belonged to Dan. Amanda Bynes, another Disney and Nickelodeon child star, accused her father of sexually abusing her when she was young and saying he should be in jail. Like Britney, Amanda has a conservatorship with her father. She suffered from public meltdowns, drug problems, eating disorders, and became famous for crazy Twitter rants. She sent a letter to her lawyer, cryptically capitalizing certain letters of the email, and it spelled out, Dan did it. Hillary Hawkins, former Nickelodeon child actor, released the molestation monologues, saying they are based on true stories. Ariana Grande, former Nickelodeon child actor, was notoriously exploited on the show Victorious for talking about being wet all the time and putting her own toes in her mouth to appease Dan's foot fetish. Jeanette McCurdy, former Nickelodeon child actor, created a YouTube channel where she shares her own personal videos. One video is titled, He Touched Me, and wrote in the description that it is autobiographical. Watch this creepy video she posted titled Dan Schneider.
Hey, Dan Schneider, I know you're watching my Vine. Do you like my Vine? Vine. Look what you've done to me.
Dan Schneider recently deleted over 4,200 tweets regarding children and his foot fetish. You can see them all online through various threads. Very disturbing. But it wasn't just him at Nickelodeon who were into kids. Ezell Channel, Marty Weiss, Brian Peck were all arrested at different times in their career. The creator of Ren and Stimpy is a pedophile. And then when we think it can't get any weirder, Disney child actor Orlando Brown accused Will Smith of raping him, and that Michael Jackson set the whole thing up. And of course we've seen the weird incest videos of Will Smith kissing his son on the lips. Macaulay Culkin, another Disney child actor, started a band called the Pizza Underground. All of their songs were super weird and just have images of pizza. Was he hinting at something? Corey Feldman and Elijah Wood have addressed Hollywood's pedophilia problem in many interviews and articles. Cole Sprouse became infamous for his cryptic Twitter posts alleging to the boy's troubled past in the industry. He once posted about having to perform oral sex on older men, but it was removed and now completely scrubbed from the internet. What I find to be strange is Cole was accused of sexual assault out of nowhere. Could this have been a message to him? The twins were forced to dress as girls on Disney and in movies. What kind of psychological damage does this do to a little boy? I find it really disturbing and sad that many child actors have been pumped through the Disney or Nickelodeon machine and end up with severely complicated and unstable lives filled with pornography, drugs, suicide, or murder. In the movie The Butterfly Effect, the cast plays a group of young adults who were psychologically traumatized as children, being coerced by one of the neighborhood parents to take part in child pornography. This leads the main character to have blackouts and amnesia, which is a sign of beta programming. Beta programming is the ultimate sex slave program. Cat alters come out at this level known as kitten programming. Abusers of this programming are known to wear red shoes and say, "Purr for me, kitten," which will activate the beta slave alter. Clothing with feline prints denotes kitten programming, and you can see it everywhere in Hollywood. In the music video Fade by Kanye West, Tiana Taylor transforms into a cat. Tiana said, "The video is way deeper than most people can process, but I'd like for them to figure it out." Here is Katy Perry selling her cat perfume. It is disturbing to see the couple in the music video was fornicating in front of their baby. This is ritual abuse. In an article published by Whitney Webb, she explained that Ghislaine Maxwell's sister Isabel, while trying to convince Bill Gates to work for her, purred for him like a cat. This is obviously bizarre, and it definitely stuck out to me when I read this. Perhaps the Maxwell family were all under mind control for espionage and blackmail, just like Candy Jones.